this is Elizabeth, and today is October 5th. Try not to confuse my days again. So today I'm bringing to you a project I've been really wanting to do, and it is more on the Halloween side. But just know, all you gotta do is change it up just a little bit. You get a fall colored background and then maybe a leaf or something that says fall for your little die cut. This is going to be a little time consuming, but hopefully so much fun because we're using diamond dots. I'm not sure which color I want to use yet, so I still got to think that through. This little bat collection is from Recollections, and what I did is, this is a leftover scrap from another project, so I just ran it through. Look at that. Now what's going to be fabulous is I cut this little gem out. I aligned them so it would make a thin border, so that's where that came from. Now, when it cut a border, of course, I'm trying to be careful because this is sticky, and I'll explain that in just a second. So that's what it does. So you've got your little bat piece, and I just aligned it on my sticky paper, and I ran it through the machine. Okay, and so I'm able to get two pieces, which means two different projects. Or you can use it all as one. Now, I cut the fancy piece on its own, and I just got to pop out the centers, and then that's going to go on top of that sticky piece, but we're going to add some glitter to that one. And then this one is the one I'm going to diamond dots. And what I used was the diamond dots double stick, what do they call it? The sandwich, the sticky sandwich. Okay. And all I did is I trimmed a sheet, a little strip of it that would fit. Okay. I just used my paper trimmer and was able to trim it. It's got two colors of backing. You have your white backing and your clear backing. You peel the white backing and you stick it to your surface, and I chose the 120-pound Accent Opaque. I use that as my card bases. I wanted something substantial for this project, so you just tape it down. And then what I did is I put these on there, got them the way I wanted, taped them down, and ran them through the die cutting machine. I ran it through several times. I had to add a sandwich. I had to really work it, because here's the thing. You're cutting through paper, you're cutting through a double stick tape, and you're trying to do it through a plastic that doesn't want to cut. I ran this through like 5-6 times. You don't want to look at this part. You want to flip it over, and you want to see that the paper has cut. Once the paper's cut, you peel off this page, okay? And you use it, okay, because it doesn't stick, so you can put it on and use it. And what I did, let me cover this up completely, okay? So these are stuck together. Even when the back looks cut through, they were stuck together because of the glue. And all I did was I took my little X-Acto knife, I put it between the paper cut, and I just slid it right on through. It was actually really easy. Just trying to keep your fingers out of the glue. And here, I was saying hello to my puppy and forgot it was on the table. And so her little paw prints are going to be in this project forever. And probably some of her hair. Like that little piece right there. So, just know that if you're going to die cut your diamond dots sticky paper, it's going to be a little bit of work. And in case you're wondering, you can foil it. I have to work it. I used a scrap piece, of course. I used the leftover, and I used a piece of leftover foil, so it had a lot of holes in it. So this isn't 100%. It's very grungy, very not beautiful. Okay, it's not quality, but I think if I ran it through the actual die cutting machine and put pressure on the foil, I think it would have peeled up perfectly. So we'll be seeing that little method in the future. But for now, we are going to see. Oh, look at that. They just pop right out of there. Easy peasy. I'm so happy. Oops, come on. Let's get some of these little pieces. There we go. Look at that. Our little bat, that's going to go on top of that, which is then, because I only had this one piece, that is going to go right over the top of that. Oh, yeah, that's going to be fabulous. And this is just going to get some glitter, so we'll choose that a little later. But let's get to the fun part. I'm kind of excited about this. Okay, I'm actually going to borrow... Oops. Put that. Let's get... I'm going to use my peely, or the clear side of that. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the diamond doodad. Okay. And I got this on clearance. Well, not clearance, but it was on sale at Joann's. And I've been picking up these diamond things at Joann's when they're like 9 for $12 and stuff. There's so many in there. And I bought them for card making, for the embellishments, the bling. And I haven't done anything with them. So we're going to pull out the stuff that we need, I think. So this is a wax. Okay. Which I'm assuming is just like your gem picker. Okay. Because this is a wax. And what they say is you dip, maybe, I don't know. What are we doing? Maybe my wax went bad. Oh, no, okay. The wax has a paper? Interesting. Okay. So your wax has a paper on it. Do you see that? But, okay. I'll just stick my hand in there. I don't know. Before beginning to dot, build a layer of wax on the head of the dots. Okay, well, I think we got it. And if not, we'll use our gem picker. Okay, so we've got that. We'll just put that little piece of plastic right back on it. And we've got the orange. Or wait, no. I need to find a piece of paper for that. We're going to put that on something. Okay. So, of course, all of these bounced out. Oh, yeah, see, that does. It works like a gem picker. So, we're just going to start putting these little boogers on. And I can almost get 3 layers. Okay, that's not good. And I will just go ahead and fast forward through this so you do not have to suffer through me trying to put these all on here. All right, so that doesn't look too bad, although I don't like all of the little white spots. So glitter time, glitter time, glitter time. And while I was zooming through and pausing and fun editing stuff, I found 2 scraps of paper that I really liked. Let me pull you back so you can see. So I had this lovely polka dot and then this stripe. So what I did is I just cut a 4 by 5 1/4 panel so that my card will open like this. And then I just cut this little strip. I don't even know. It's 1.5 inches. It was just what I had laying around, and that is what I'm gonna do with it. So that's gonna go like that. But like I said, we need to do something about that white. So let us pause a moment and go pick out a matching glitter. I grabbed me a scrap piece of paper and some golden color that I think would go nicely with this. And all we're gonna do is we're gonna just sprinkle this all over, because we just don't want that white showing through. It's not very attractive. Of course, you could put a colored paper behind to hold your sticky, because you can attach it to any. So you could attach it to a Halloween paper or something black, a sheet of purple, and then you would have purple on purple, whatever color you're doing. But I'm just gonna rub this glitter in here. Gonna get all the edges and stuff. Okay. And then we're just gonna tap that little booger down. I'm gonna smack it a few times in the trash. Oh, look it. Aside from my dog here. Yay. But we definitely have some bling in there, and it is no longer plain Jane white. And I missed a little corner, so we'll just dip that right in there. If you do not like glitter on your fingers, you know, you can just put on a pair of gloves. You could have a dedicated pair of gloves that you can just pop on for your glitter. And we're going to okay, so we're just gonna glue this glue, thin layer of glue, make sure we don't have any too tall spots of glue. And very nice, very nice. Make sure the card opens that way. Tape down our stripe. And again, you can use fall colors. Well, these are kind of fall colors, orange and whatnot. Okay, you could do this, and then instead of going with a bat, you could go with a leaf or something fall. A tree. Ooh, a bedazzled tree would be pretty, wouldn't it? Just add some glue. But I love bats. Bats are beautiful. I think they're stinking cute. I don't know why. But there we go. It might be because I like Batman. Who knows? But that is fabulous. And the great thing about this Diamond Dots sticky sandwich, okay, you can draw your own design. So you could print something out, trace it. I don't think that I would recommend running it through your Cricut machine, though you could try. I will not try because it's super sticky and it might gum up your blade and make more of a mess than anything. But look at that. Tap a little bit of extra glitter off. Do not send this to your friends that are glitter paranoid. They will not like how it seeps off. But like I said, if you did the paper underneath the sticky in a purple, then you'd have tone on tone. So there's lots of options. You don't have to do glitter. But I've got so much. Why not? So that's number 1. Okay. So this one should be extra easy. Okay, because all we're going to do is glitter this cutie. And for this one, I have some really old black glitter. It's not super fine like the Tim Holtz stuff. It's kind of chunky. So we're just going to pile that on there. Not happy with that. I was hoping it would cover a lot more, but as you can see the white through that. Had I done this with a black paper, we wouldn't be having this, ooh, I don't like that moment. And I'm just gonna push it in more because I really want to see if it's got any stick left. Yeah, see, it's a little bit sticky in there. You know what? We're gonna pull out Tim Holtz fine black glitter because I'm not liking that. I don't like all that white. And that extra fine glitter should get into those little cracks where this big chunky glitter is not. So let me clean this up and I'll be right back with you. That looks so much better. So much better. Look at that. So much better. It filled in so many more of those gaps. Again, I should have put this on black paper or a dark cardstock. I think it would have just really popped. Oh, that's going to be fabulous. Okay, so we're going to add some glue to this. Some of the more fancier liquid glues, like the Barely Arts glue, have those super fine tips. They are a blessing. Because look at, I can just go right in here on all of these delicate little lines, add some glue. And I'm adding more than I normally would. Okay. Normally, if it was paper to paper, I would just do little dots everywhere. But I'm sticking this to glitter. So we need to make sure that the glitter kind of oozes through the glitter and they get happy together. So we're just gonna, just like so. And now we're gonna hold. Please hold. Okay, we're gonna leave some weight on that and see if that will help it, because the glue still looks a little... Okay, so I'm gonna clean up and then I'll be back and hopefully that will settle. If not, we'll find a different solution to get that to stick. See how that turned out this time. Ooh, I think it worked. Yeah, so you just need to put some weight on that and let it dry. Oh, so beautiful. And it's letting loose a lot of glitter, which, you know, usually I don't mind. So I got some glossy accents on there. We'll let it dry and then I'll be back with you because I need to clean my mess. And what I'm gonna do is just find something small this can sit on so those edges don't glue themselves down. Okay, and this cleans up pretty easy, guys. Just douse it with some water and wipe it up with a paper towel this time. Usually, you know, I clean everything with my rags, but I don't want to glue my rags, so clean the big globs of glue with a paper towel. And I will see you when that loveliness has dried. You guys, this is really cool. It's not fully dry. As you can see, I've got some hazing right there and along there. But in some areas, like right there, it is dry. And with the glitter, it just looks really neat. And it's keeping it in place. So I'm digging that. I did not glossy accent the inside because with this paper on top, not too much is going to shed, but just this outside border I think really works for this. So let's get this put together and then it can finish drying and go out to somebody out there on my mailing list. Now, if you're not on my mailing list, you can get on it pretty simply. You just email me at chatwithsassy@gmail.com. The link is in my link tree down in the description. You send me your mailing address all over the world. I mail cards everywhere. Okay. And you send me that address. I put it on my spreadsheet on my computer, which I have it labeled funny. So if somebody were to hack my computer, which why would they really? But if they did, it's not so easily found. And it's just addresses. There's nothing else in there aside from how I know ya. If you're from a card swap, you make that list. If you're watching YouTube, I put in there if I've sent you a card or if I need to send you a card. If you're a prize winner, oh yeah, because we do prizes too, you know. Look at that. So this was pretty fun. We had a piece of scrap and we wanted the front piece the same, so we just cut it out and then placed it in a spot where we knew this guy was going to cover it up. Haha, just like so. But I think I want it to pop up, so I'm going to be a little bit careful because, like I said, it's still a little wet, and that's not a big deal. All I'm going to do, I'm going to find some, here we go. We've got some foam dots. Gonna grab my little tweezums because I'm gonna do this while I'm holding this one. And then we're just gonna fill this with dots because that Arteza tape or the roll tape, I would have to lay this down and I don't want to lay it down. Okay, so I'm just gonna add some of these dots and then peel the backings and I'll be right back with you. all peeled off. And then we're just gonna, oops, set that. No. Need to cover the spot. Ta-da! And I can squish that down more later, but I think it will actually be just fine. And then, ooh, I like that. I missed quite a bit. Can we peel that up? Because I squished it down really good. Leave it to me to mess it up. Okay, we got it up a little. Let's give it a little twist. Sometimes a little twist will help things peel off. Okay, let's try this again. Let's cover all of that area. And one of those little dots got twisted. Lay down, little dot. Or don't. Okay. And then I'm just going to add a little bit of glue to the ones that peeled up. No big deal. See? Crisis averted. Woohoo! A little bit of glue there. Throw that little guy away, because he's no help. What do you guys think? We used one die set, all 3 pieces of the one die set to make 2 cards, all from the same white card base with the sticky on it. Although next time, instead of doing a white base with the sticky, I will do a dark base, something that matches, or just straight up black. And then we can do the diamond dots on top of that. And some glitter. I mean, possibilities are pretty endless. And again, I think if you run it through your die cutting machine with just some empty plates and some pressure, you would get a better foiling. Or run it through your Mink on a 0 so it doesn't heat it up, but it's going to have that nice beautiful pressure. Or your laminator if you can get that on a 0 heat. And yeah, I'm loving it. Some super cute Halloween cards that can easily be converted to a fall theme. Just change your papers, well, maybe not this one, and change your big die cut. If you don't have a big die cut, find something on your Cricut or cutting machine. Or if you find a nice looking SVG outline, you can always print it and then cut it. So lots of options out there for creating what you need. And yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. Your comments also let me know that you're interacting and stuff. Even if you just drop a little thumbs up or something in there. And then I can check my database and see if you need a card. I hope to see you next time. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.